Academic misconduct is obviously when a student commits an academic offense, and within the categories of academic offense we can find several ones. The most common one is plagiarism, which is normally to do with the sources not being cited properly. Then we have also collusion, when the students work together and then their work is very similar. Also cheating could be obviously in an exam as well, or it could be in an in-class test. And then we have, which is quite serious, the contract cheating, which is when a student buys an essay from an essay mill. If I find out that the student has committed an academic misconduct, what normally happens is that we follow a procedure. I would normally talk to the tutor first, and the tutor will send me a form where basically he will or she will attach all the documentation and all the evidence. Once I receive all the evidence, I will assess that evidence. I will try to decide if there is a case or not. Once I decide there is a case, what we normally do is we send a formal letter to the student, inviting the student to have a meeting. Then we will try to establish what happened, why it happened, and how it can be prevented from happening again. I will also explain to the student what the possible penalties are. The penalties could be just academic penalty, or it could be a formal warning. It could be as well that if it's so serious, I might have to send that case to the SAMP panel, which is the highest panel for academic penalties. In this case, it's to do with suspension, or it's to do as well with expulsion, which means the student could be removed from the university. But what is also important to have in the meeting is that we need to make sure that the student understands that we are there to help the student. We need to make sure that he knows that he can get support from the tutors, that he can get support from the academic skills tutors, and also the student needs to know that there are other procedures if the student, for example, is struggling, such as submit serious adverse circumstances or to ask for an extension.